I am back with making a YouTube video. I am in between assignments at the moment, but I do need a break. And as the title said, this video will be about my new setup. I built my new PC and I have moved away from the Mac, but I will speak about the whole PC build. That's the main focus. I thought I might bunch it all together in one video as my whole new setup. As you can see on the screen right now, my old setup was I've had for around 8 months, and it was based on before I started studying in September, and it was 3 months before that I started building and making it look more like my own station. I've always wanted to always have my gaming setup. I've seen it everywhere, but as you can see, I have the Mac. I have this iMac for over around 7 to 8 years now. Yeah, around 7 to 8 years. And then I started getting screens for it because it had 2 ports, and I thought, why not? And one became so that I put all my stations together with my Xbox and everything. But however, this Mac couldn't support the streaming service that I've wanted to provide. I don't actually stream that much because I'm not a full-time streamer. I'm a full-time student, and that's my priority. Soon it will be work, but however, if you never know what will happen, and I've got the equipment for it, and providing some content will be nice. And every now and then I do like making videos, just trying out different things. It's just an interest of mine, playing games online with my friends. Now I can play on PC Master Race, but yeah, but this is my new setup and my PC build. Let's get right into it right now. So this is my new PC build, and this is my first ever PC that we've customized and built via professional friends. It wasn't this whole PC wasn't meant to be here. It was actually on top of this desk for quite some time with 2 screens, but however I purchased a 3rd screen. But anyway, it's looking good here. I might move this out here and then have the PC on top, but anyway, but the PC in general right now, as you can see, the first thing you can see is it's lit up. I absolutely loved it, and that was one of my askings for this. I've needed it for, so number 1 priority is to work for all my uni stuff, so it doesn't take that much. Adobe softwares, it needs to run quite nicely on like videos and streaming. Number 3 is literally just leisure, and number 4, gaming. I don't game that much on PC, so it's not that built. And well, anyway, over time I can add things to it. Unlike the iMac, I can add things to this. So here's the build. So the first piece of information is I'm using an i7 Intel quad-core 7700K in an Asus Strix B250H motherboard. I went with the CoolerMaster liquid cooler. It came with a radiator and 2 fans, and that was that. Then I chose 2 of the, you can see the little stripes here. They are 2 8GB RAM cards by Trident Z. I am planning on getting 2 more to gift. Then going down, it is my graphics card. This is the Asus GeForce GTX 1070 8GB graphic cards. To power that, I got a Corsair power supply and memory. I've got a 500GB SSD and a 2TB Seagate HDD. All that is in this CIT Raiders case. CIT Raider had 1, 2 and 3 of these fans all lined up here, but you can see there's 3 fans here because that radiator, the CoolerMaster, was meant to go up there. However, it didn't fit because of my motherboard, so we had to move that. I'm not really entirely sure about my how to build PC, so my friend said, oh, you know, it can happen there, and we can either put the fans in there or we can put it out there. But however, this case, I wanted fans out there, so you got 2 of these fans that came with the cooler, and then one of those fans were actually in there, and so it looked really weird. So now the extra comes with this fan. So I bought this fan from CoolerMaster to go with that. It's still slightly a little bit different, but however, all the RGBs are all the same, and I had to get another a CoolerMaster RGB controller, because number one, the only thing was although it supports Asus Aorus, which is meant to do all the lights, it does my graphics cards and everything, it's all synced in, but it doesn't sync in my CoolerMaster or anything because it doesn't have the RGB headers. Okay, sorry about my camera's a bit shaky, but I'm holding this on my hand. That's how I've seen this. So I'm sat on my desk right now, and cable management not. This is not about cable management here. I'm just making sure everything works. But okay, so the next thing is peripherals, and to start things off, my 3 monitors. I've got, so this one and this one were I already had, and then this one is a new purchase. This is the Acer Nitro VG270 gaming PC monitor. That is in the 27-inch, and it went quite well with my other 2. So I thought, but I don't know why, but this base on the monitor stand on this one compared to this one and this one, it's slightly bigger. You can see the little gap there, so that really threw me off, and you can see my wallpaper right now not aligning. So it's I don't know if it's my desk, but when we did this desk, it was like all in line. And then above, as you can see above my monitor, that little black thing right there, it is my webcam, and the cam, I only use that for streaming, and it is the same one from my last setup. So it is the Logitech B910. Now next is the sound. So you can see there's 2 speakers on the back with its little controller there, and the subwoofer is underneath the desk, hidden away. And these are the CreativeLabs speakers. They're no longer in store. These are from PC World Currys Digital in UK, but they are equivalent to the Logitech, I think it's a Logitech Z213. It's along those lines. So yeah, it's quite a cheap one, around 35 to 40 pounds. But I was given these, so I couldn't complain, and I use them for when I definitely entertainment when I play music. Also, you can see on both sides you've got 2 headphones. So I'm going to start off with this one, and these headphones I also got were for free. Well, I had to pay for postage. Apart from that, they are my PC headphones, and I'll use them for gaming. And they are the Arctis 5 SteelSeries. And the reason why I really like them is because number one, they were affordable, and they got given to me. And the RGB lighting, you can change these. You can see I'm quite big on the lighting. Not from the PC, but also from everywhere on my desk as well. So yeah, that's also the reason why they both light up. But these are the wired ones. If you want the wireless ones, they are one above, the Arctis 7. And then onto this other side, they have not changed. These are my Astro A40s Halo edition for my Xbox. And I use them solely for Xbox because it came with the amplifier. I don't have any tournament ready ones or anything, too expensive. But these ones, you can see, I've used them for quite a while now, and they work like a charm, and I absolutely love them. I can hear everything, especially when I'm playing Apex or PUBG or Realm Royale. These are my favourite games at the moment, and I can hear footsteps from surround sound. And that also definitely has surround sound. It has Dolby 7.1 surround sound as well. Staying on the topic of sound, yep, it's very similar from my old last setup. My mic that I use, especially for now, when I PC game or anything, it will always be on that. It will be on this arm. It is my blue Snowball mic, and it's hooked onto my PC, but this wire that they've given us is too short, and you can see it's quite a well away from my PC. However, I've got an extension and it works, so if anyone wants to know, that's how you do it. Right, moving back now, this was actually in a box whilst I had my old setup for a long time. Simply, I didn't want to get it out until because I had plans to make the PC, but it took a while. And actually, I thought after buying everything, it still took a while for me to get out of the box. But however, it's all done now, and you can see, beautiful. It syncs in with my mouse. I don't normally have the rainbow. I normally have just the color changing in a nice soft mood, but just for this video, showing you what it can do. So this here is the Razer Ornata chroma keyboard, and it is a gaming keyboard. It has so many moods and everything, and the only other thing is you can't change the keys. You can't take them out and change the keys because it's his own thing. But I was given this by a very generous donator. Thank you very much. You know who you are. Also, to go with that, I had to definitely purchase something to go with the keyboard. This is the Mamba Razer mouse, and this is also the tournament ready mouse as well, so it's absolutely amazing. You can see the colours and everything. The reason why I really got it was because of its colours. And on the bottom of this is just a generic mouse mat, a soft mouse mat from eBay that I got because I can't, you know, budget wise, I was coming to an end when I got to my peripherals with that coming along. So yeah, this works out pretty well with the lighting. Staying on the lighting, this is the next part. On the back you can see that there's two lights that come out of the setup, and they are on an IKEA lamp that clamps onto the table, and then in there are two Bluetooth bulbs. They're not Philips Hue or anything because I can't afford those yet, but they are the Veho, that's VEHO on the screen, Kasa bulbs that are controlled by my phone. Okay, moving on from that, now it's going into my consoles, and I'm just going to explain all the extras as well along with this part because most of it is just quite generic. But earlier I mentioned that I stream on Xbox as well, and predominantly on Xbox to be honest. So this is my Xbox One S. My Xbox is set up onto the screen, and how I stream on this is my Elgato HD60S, and that's hooked on to my PC, so that's how it all comes together. Before I had my whole setup here with a laptop and a different screen, and it was just difficult because I couldn't see past this area, and I had to manage the Twitch on this area. On my iMac I'm still keeping because I still have a lot of softwares, and a lot of everything hasn't been transferred onto here because this is all new. So I still use this for work and creative work especially. This area fits in quite well because this is not my place, but it's a rented place, and now my old PC is down there. It had this RGB keyboard before it was here. Had those with no mouse mat, but now it obviously has come over here. We have a switch for all the parties, and that's more casual. It's more of a console. We don't really stream off this. We can do, but because with the Elgato, but however, this is more of going into the screen for any parties and chilled nights with friends. Moving on from that, from the Switch, down here you can't really see it, but it is the PS4. We haven't opened that for a long time. Okay, to really start to end this video now is the furniture that is supporting all this. So this desk, you can still get it from IKEA around £80, I got it for 90 and it went down in price over the years, which is great. And this was an additional, so this is the Alex drawers, so I put all my belongings in there. And then that we had also, that was my brother's, but he doesn't use it anymore, so I sort of taken that and put it as a stand for my Xbox. And this isn't ours, this came with the whole rent of this place, but right now it's okay there. We bought this from Argos just for the TV, and that's its own independent TV slot. Finishing off is my chair. This is the SecretLabs Titan chair. It doesn't come with the lumbar. We've already had this, so I thought I might as well use it, but it has a built-in lumbar in this one. But you can get the Omega, which comes with a lumbar pillow and the pillow. Oh, just quickly mention, this was a TV stand, a very, very cheap TV stand from IKEA. I'm using this as my charging station now. It's mostly for my phone, my AirPods, my iWatch, and my current MacBook Pro and my old MacBook Pro are still under there. I put that on top of each other because I just didn't have space. Before, this wasn't there, that's why it's there. Okay, so that's all my new setup. I also would like to thank anybody who stuck around and anybody who have followed, even though I was inactive. Thank you very much, it means a lot. I do have all my social medias and it's all linked in below. Also, all the information will be in all the below as well. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next.